My name is Jamie, and this is the vlog for October 6th, 2020. It is 8:15 p.m. Hubs is putting the kiddo to bed, so I have a few minutes to shoot this. I did not do a vlog last night. I was just with the family most of the day, and by the time I got ready for bed, I didn't want to take the time out to go do one. I really don't have a good reason. But I think it was a positive thing because it definitely brought to my attention something I think I've known for a while, but I haven't really admitted to, that I have difficulties saying no to people. That doesn't mean my own kid, but generally, if there's a way to accommodate people, I'll try. Maybe I was a nice girl a little bit too much or something like that. But that's always been the way I've operated. If a friend of mine or someone I care about needs something and I can't accommodate them, I will. I'll figure out a way to do it. If I can't, I usually feel bad, but I do say no. I have worked on those boundaries and developed some. But like food is a great example. So yeah, I am looking to drop a little bit of weight. It'll happen eventually. I'm not pushing or starving myself or doing anything ridiculous to get there. It'll happen. We ended up running around like crazy tonight to try to make it to an event for the kiddo. Event meaning a local cidery that's looking to open up was trying to get some publicity, so they were throwing a farm day. They have a bunch of goats and a piglet, and so the kiddo got to pet goats and run around, their little tiny farm, and play with the piglet. So it was a thing for her to do tonight, but it was right around dinner time. And that meant fast food. So she got a Happy Meal. None of the adults, me or my husband, got anything at McDonald's. But we did have to stop off at the grocery store, so I sent him in anyway while I was waiting for the pickup order. I know, ironic, right? And he grabbed some sushi to go. He grabbed a rainbow roll for me, which is one of my favorites. Something for himself, and then like this heart-shaped platter of sushi that was there too. The rainbow roll was plenty. By the time I was done. And this time, instead of like, oh, but he got the heart-shaped one, I should have a few pieces. I was like, I'm full. I think this is just too much for me. And it was okay. It was okay. He didn't freak out. It was fine. And that may not seem like a lot, but that is a boundary. And a lot of people, especially around food, struggle with that boundary. And I find that in my nutrition thing all the time. Like if somebody brings something to work, oh, well, I have to go have some because they brought it and I don't want to offend them. But sometimes having healthy boundaries and looking out for us, if we can do it kindly to, and say no to someone else, isn't necessarily a bad thing. So I'm going to try to take a dose of my own medicine and pay more attention to when I say no. And when it's healthy enough to say no, I probably should. Even if it means there's going to be possibly a little bit of backlash to deal with. All that said, yesterday I had some time in the morning, so if you notice something different, I got my eyebrows done, which was a little frightening during COVID, let me tell you. But I was wearing a mask, she was wearing a mask. We tried our best to keep some space between us. She did a bang-up job. I was in and out, touched very little. I know it's mostly airborne. Like I said, we're all masked up. I feel pretty good. So here's the hoping. I didn't get anything or give anything. Pretty sure I just didn't get anything. Anyway, the state is just now opening up a little bit more. Movie theaters are allowed, and while movie theaters are awesome, I know they make most of their money off concessions. So it's really kind of an interesting situation. So you're supposed to wear a mask whenever you're not actively eating or drinking and seated in the theater. And I think theaters are allowed like 25% capacity. So it's really small at the moment. And some theaters, I think there's one in Gig Harbor that their popcorn is going to go stale. So they have been selling 25-gallon bags of popcorn, movie theater popped popcorn, and they will give you a $25 gift card to a future movie. You can drive by and pick up your bag and your gift card. So it's basically like a gift card with free popcorn. I don't know. It's a thing, but they're trying to stay in business, and I cannot put any hardship on them for that. So it's an interesting world we live in, because when we go to movies, everybody eats. That's kind of the attraction. I can't see people taking 2 bites and tugging their mask up for the most part. I know it's something I could do. I don't know about everybody else, but I don't know. I think it may be a while before we go to a movie. Um, anyway, that's about it. So today was beautiful fall day. Hopefully tomorrow will be even better.